Peace and blessings, y'all. And happy, what day is it? Friday. Happy Friday to you. Sitting amidst some things, and I wanted to share something with you. And I've given a message about this some time ago, but I've been being kind of checked about some things today. I've been blessed to be amidst great conversation as well, and having some beautiful God words spoken that my ears were open to receive also. But I wanted to share something, and this is not to make anyone stand in a way that can get you out of alignment as it pertains to anybody, but something that was brought to my attention again amidst just sitting here. So I said, let me share this. I'm feeling a nudge, and let me go ahead and share this while I'm in the flow of it. I shared a couple of verses with someone very close to me in the Bible that was coinciding with something that God had shared with me maybe almost 2 years ago. It was a year and a half, maybe, roughly. And it very much was speaking into what someone has gone before you to do, and basically lay a path for you're going to have open access to, simply because of what someone else has gone before you and done. You're going to have access to, and this pertains to some of you. And the verses came from John 4, and it was verses 37 and 38. And it was talking about planting and harvesting, and how some have planted and some are there to harvest, and how those who are there to harvest will harvest because of what others have gone before them and planted, so they'll reap the harvest. But what I wanted to share is about, something that's very popular now, people talking about emotion and being in your feelings, you in your feelings. and that's something that is very popular, I guess you could say. It's very prevalent to speak about. It's very prevalent to say, juicy mouth, blessed God. It's very prevalent amidst certain people, and they're quick to say, you're acting out of emotion, or you're being in your feelings. And it happens, not to say that they're wrong, but in certain circumstances, there are many people who operate in that. It's not just a reaction or a response, but they operate in their emotions often. And you can tell, because it's, as long as they're happy with you, as long as they love what you're doing and love what you're saying, and you're going along with the program of what they want, you're the cream of the crop, you're the best ever, and you're an amazing person, and beautiful inside and out, and you're just as handsome as you can be, and you have an amazing heart, and so forth and so on. And the moment that is something different, and you go against the grain, or maybe you speak a thing, or you do something that is not necessarily enjoyed, or you do something that is not necessarily appreciated by them, or if someone becomes offended, then their perception of you, or their ideation of you, and definitely their words for you, and their actions and so forth, become different. And some of the very same people who would tell you that you're acting out of emotion and you're in your feelings don't realize that they are operating. That means continually ongoing in their feelings and out of their emotions. And some of these people, once again, I will share this, have negated from the assignment of doing for you what they were supposed to do, because they were in their emotions, because they were in their feelings, and that's how they were operating. They had an assignment to bless your life in one way or another, whether it was words that they poured into you that they just did not pour because they were upset. And so they were just like, I'm not saying that to him. I'm not saying that to her. I'm not about to do that. You know, certain things that they were maybe supposed to do, maybe resources they were supposed to share, someone they may have been supposed to introduce you to, an opportunity that they were supposed to give you, even being a center, what you call it, what did you say, a center of influence for you, and speaking on your behalf and advocating for you, you know, in a certain realm, in a certain industry, or whatever the case may be, and they chose not to, simply because of how they were operating in their emotion or in their feelings. And I'm saying because they may have been angry, they may have been upset, or it could have been a certain level of envy. We know envy can cause people to do some ugly things, and that is not of God. You know, it is not of God. And I know life is life, and we definitely, trust me, trust me, we have our times of dealing with life, and sometimes it causes us to literally, I'll just say, I don't want to say overflow with it. we'll respond or we'll react in a manner that may not necessarily be wrong. It may not be wrong with what we're sharing, but we have to be very careful with how we do it. You know, we want to do something that was brought to my attention once again, and I know this, but sometimes, you know, even when you know things, you still have to have that reminder. And I had a what can I say, a rebuke in love, and it wasn't even given to me in a way of rebuking, but I know Holy Spirit convicted me in a way which I completely received, just with something that was shared to me or shared with me today, to do certain things in love, even if it is something that has to be shared as a rebuke. Do it in love, you know. And when someone negates from doing the God assignment to help, to assist, if you will, in something they're supposed to do to bless your life as it pertains to your purpose, and they do it because of, you know, the spirit that they're in, which is not a godly spirit, yes, there would be consequences on that. But what you and I and anyone else have to do is to literally handle that situation in love. Handle those situations in love. It can't be, you know, almost like a taunting thing that continuously, you know, tells them, and because of, you know, you're going to get this, or you're going to deal with this. Yeah, it's going to happen. But at the same time, we're called to literally pray about those situations. We're literally called to pray for those people. And sometimes it's not always the easy thing, because it's like, but that was an ugly spirit that they were acting in. But even amidst that, I'll even go as far as to say, especially amidst that, we're called to be a reflection of who our Father is, and not a reflection of what we are seeing. Because we're seeing hell. We're seeing the devil. We're seeing demons operate. And because we're seeing that, we know we have to fight that with love. You know, Satan can't cast out Satan. So we have to, you know, put on that armor of love and do just that, rebuke in love and pray for people. Yeah. So this is just something else that I definitely had to share on this time. But I pray you guys have an awesome rest of your day. And I'll catch you on the next one. All right? Peace, y'all.